So the question tells us a train left the terminal with some passengers. So this is an unknown number of passengers. At station A, 1/3 of them alighted. So we lost 1/3 of the passengers. And 50 others boarded the train. So we will increase by 50 passengers. Alright. Then at station B, 114 alighted. And another 15 passengers boarded. Alright. Then the number of passengers in the train became 20% of the number of passengers on board when it left the terminal. So at the end, it was 20% of the number of passengers the train had when it left the terminal, which is at the start. So at the start, number of passengers would then be 100%. Alright. Since we do not have the n number of passengers, we may assume that the starting number of passengers, if it was 3 units, since this is 1/3, I chose 3 units for convenience. If it started off with 3 units, after losing 1/3 of them as they alighted, we will be left with 2 units of passengers. And after increasing by 50, our number of passengers here will be 2 units plus 50. Alright? And after losing 114, we will be left with 2 units minus 64 passengers. And if we add another 15, the number of passengers in the end will be 2 units minus 49. Alright? So something to note, that at the start, the number of passengers was 100%, while at the end, it was 20%, sorry. So at the start, the number of passengers was 3 units, and at the end, number of passengers was 2 units minus 49. If you notice, 100% to 20% is in a ratio of 5 to 1. So at this point, we may do our cross multiplication. Alright, and we'll have the equation that 3 units will be equal to 10 units minus 49 times 5, giving us 245. So we find the difference between 3 units and 7 units and 10 units, sorry. That will give us 7 units, which will be equal to 245 passengers. So we can find 1 unit by taking 245 dividing by 7. That leaves us with 35 passengers. The question asks, how many passengers were there at first? So we know that at first there was 3 units of passengers. So 3 units will be our answer. By taking 35 multiplying by 3, we will have our answer of 105 passengers.